Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
National champions, the Connecticut Huskies. Andre Jackson, so long. Could be a first-round pick. Adama Sanogo, goodbye. Jordan Hawkins, we knew he was gone. But Jackson's news, the Swiss Army knife, the leader, the do-it-all, he defended at such a high level. UConn knows that Tristan Newton's coming back. They know they have one of the best recruiting classes in the country, and they know they've got Alex Karaban and Donovan Clingan. Jeff Goodman, are you concerned at all, though, about UConn heading into next year?
I am. I absolutely am. Like, I love Clingan, but I just think they lost so much of note. I mean, you think about it. You lost your three best players. You lost your three best players, period. There's no other way to say it. Clingan could turn into better than Sanogo. We don't know yet. But, you know, the beauty of that team was they didn't have a great point guard situation with Tristan Newton. They didn't need it the way they played. Next year, I think they're going to need it. That's the difference. I think they're going to need it because, again, what do you have next year that like Andre Jackson was the it dude. He just brought everything, the toughness, athleticism, defense, whatever. Jordan Hawkins just kind of made shots. He could get it going whenever you needed him to. And obviously Sanogo was a beast down low. He was their balance was really good. And I'm worried. I'm worried because they've gotten nothing done in the portal. And they got a bunch of freshmen that, again, Stephen Castle and Solo Ball, they're talented. But again, they're freshmen. And I just don't know if now you can mask those point guard deficiencies like you did last year.
Define worried. Hold on. Define, like, when you say you're worried about them, are you worried about them as like being outside the top 25? Are you worried about them with all like everyone has them like top 5, but do you think that they're like not like a top 20-ish kind of a team?
I think they could fall outside the top 25. Yes, I think they could be a team that falls out, especially in that league this year.
Wow. I don't think so on that one.
No, I think it's possible if you look at the roster and the guys coming back. Donovan Clingan's a sophomore. Karaban, I know he redshirted half a year or whatever. He's technically a sophomore. Tristan Newton's like the old guy, and then you have 5 freshmen plus some sophomores. So that's the thing that kind of worries me a little bit, especially playing in the league like the Big East, which is filled to the brim with old dudes. I mean, look what Villanova's done here lately. They're young. This might be a reset year with a chance of holding on to all these guys, not just this year, but the next year. It might be an every other year type of deal for Hurley and crew. I mean, that would worry me if I'm picking something out, just the overall youth of this group.
The biggest thing that I'm worried about heading into the season is the leadership factor, right? Like Andre Jackson was a leader. He set a tone. Adama Sanogo set a tone, right? Like Jordan Hawkins, his toughness, like he didn't talk at all. Like that dude was silent, but the toughness that he played with, like the injuries that he played through, those guys were leaders. That was their team. And I don't know whose team it is going to be next season. My gut says that it's going to be Clingan and Karaban that kind of set that tone. I don't think Tristan Newton is that guy. He's not like, he's just kind of this laid back, chill Southern dude. But I'm not like,
so what do they have right now? So you're telling me they have Newton, Karaban, Clingan, and who's their 4th best returning player?
Our partner for today's episode is Athletic Greens. I started taking AG1 during the college basketball season, and I loved the impact that it had on my energy levels. I'm a big coffee in the morning guy, but by the time that the afternoon would hit, I needed another boost. AG1 helped me tremendously, especially on those days when I didn't want to get up off the couch and go hit the gym. Their tagline is AG1 is comprehensive health and the power of habit in one. And man, that could not be more true. It's nearly impossible to eat and drink in a healthy manner in the month of February and the month of March when you are in my business. And AG1 was exactly the supplement that I needed to improve my gut health and cover my nutritional basis for the day. I've continued that into April. I've continued that into May, and I'm going to continue that the rest of the summer. All I have to do is mix a scoop of AG1 with some water or maybe add it into a smoothie, and I'm ready to go. Do it after lunch, and you'll be ready to go for the rest of the day. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/field68. That's field 68 FIELD, the number 6, the number 8, and you can get yours now. So check it out and help support this show. Thanks.
That's not
They
right.
don't really have a fourth best returning player, but they have a top 3 recruiting class coming in and a guy in Stephen Castle that can be your third best player as a freshman and a bunch of pieces off the bench that are going to be able to fit.
He'll need to be. I don't think
that they're done in the portal, but also
they're not.
Yeah, and I don't think that they are a top 5 team right now. I think that they are probably
hell no. Of course they're not a top 5 team right now.
But there's a bunch of people that have them ranked there. That's
ridiculous.
To me, they're in that top. They're in that top 10 to 15 range. Yeah, I think Marquette is the favorite to win the Big East. I think UConn, I think Creighton, I think Villanova are kind of like that next tier. They're gun to head. I think that they if I had to bet my life on it, they'd be somewhere in the 3 to 5 seed range in the NCAA tournament. And I think you call that a successful season considering what they lost. I don't know if you call that a reset year, but if you're a top 15 team and you're resetting, that kind of tells you everything you need to know about what the UConn program is, right? They
need Cam Spencer.
Yes, they need Cam Spencer. They get Cam Spencer, we're having a very different conversation.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't know if UConn fans are going to love me after what I'm about to say. They're so young in an age of so many old teams. I don't see a 3 to 5 seed. Just because of circumstance, not because they're not talented, just because of circumstance with so many old teams. I think this is a 7, 8, 9.
So
as it stands, not because of talent, because of youth. Sorry, Fanta.
I'll go halfway. Okay, I'm going to say 5 or 6 if I had to put a seed on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that it's being fully accounted for just, and I'm not expecting it to be, the kind of leader that Donovan Clingan can be.
I agree with that.
He wears it on his sleeve. He takes a lot of pride in being at UConn. He's one of Connecticut's own. Look at what he did in the sample size that he had as a freshman. There's evidence to suggest that those figures are going to go up, but as the vocal leader, as that guy who sort of gets the nasty in them, I think he's got it in him. I really do. And I would say this, Alex Caravan is not your typical sophomore. That
21.
That kid is beyond his years. He plays the game like he's 28 years old. He is a seasoned player for a sophomore. So as much as they are youthful with the freshman class, and it's not like they have depth and experience, you do have your point guard back, and you do have your front court intact. You got to have enough shots.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.